Good morning. Happy Saturday, everybody. I am doing a little impromptu live this morning. I had all of my oils lined up from a class I did a couple nights ago, still on my desk here, from sleep, energy, and stress is what is the topic of the class that I did a couple nights ago. And I thought, well, before I put them away, why not come on live and share some of the tips from the class for those of you who couldn't make it in, or those of you who didn't attend the event. So here I am this morning. Hope you are having a wonderful morning as well. And I'm going to try to keep this class pretty short, or this live video pretty short, so that you guys are able to get on with your Saturday morning. So as I said, this morning I'm going to talk about sleep, stress, and energy, and how we can use essential oils to help us and improve in those areas. I think the fall is especially a harder time of year for those things. You know, we're back into a regular routine after summer. It's been a couple months now since, or a few weeks, I guess, probably, 4 to 6 weeks since we've been back into the fall routines. But with a seasonal change, there's also a lot of stress and on our immune system and health as well. So really important that we stay on top of it and get in control of sleep and stress and energy. And who doesn't want some extra energy? Always looking for more energy. So I'm just going to jump right into it. And let me see, where do I want to start? I'm just going to probably start with one of my favorite oils. I do have a nice blend this morning of Thieves and Orange going on in my diffuser this morning. That's been one of our favorite blends, and we've just been loving that blend going on. Thieves is great. Thieves is more of an immune booster and germ eliminator, great for this time of year. And then Orange is nice and uplifting. So I'll jump into it with lavender. Lavender is one of my favorite oils. I can't say that it's everybody's favorite. Some people aren't fans of the florally scents, and lavender, of course, is a florally scent. This is lavender, and it is really one of the Swiss Army knives of all oils because it does so many things. But it's very calming and relaxes the body and the mind. It's great even for children because it's a very mild oil. It's not hot or spicy. And it's great to throw in the diffuser. So you can throw 3 to 5 drops in the diffuser at nighttime to help sleep. You can apply on your wrists. It's really nice behind your ear, on your earlobes or behind your earlobes. But then again, you can just inhale it right out of the bottle for a nice, to help you relax and kind of clear your mind and come down a little bit. It does reduce your mental stress, but it also increases your alertness, which I find super cool that our bodies, because essential oils are made from plants and plant-based materials, our bodies know how to metabolize them properly so that they can be used for what our body needs. So for example, lavender is very calming, but if our body needs to be more awake and alert, it can also help us with that. If we add lavender and peppermint together, that's going to give us a nice boost and help us be alert as well. Lavender and peppermint go really nicely together. The next oil that I want to talk about is frankincense. Frankincense is one of those oils I didn't jump into right away because I didn't really know exactly what to do with it. So And also, you know, in the beginning, I thought it's a little expensive and I don't know what to do with it. So I'm not sure. I might just stay away from that one for a while. But now it is one of my favorite oils. It has a nice earthy scent, but it's also sweet. A nice earthy, sweet kind of smell. And it, again, has so many different uses. For, I like, frankincense is one of those oils that I could use all day, every day. It's extremely calming to the body. It's great to use, you know, during prayer or during meditation or breathing exercise when you want to really relax the mind and just bring yourself down. So it's very grounding. And if you're feeling stressed, it is a great oil to throw in the diffuser or to apply topically on your wrists. And I really love it at bedtime, so I can throw it in the diffuser with lavender, for example. It's going to give a nice calming effect and really relax me. So if you're anxious or stressed out, frankincense is a great go-to oil. Also great for the skin. So a lot of times in the morning, I'll put 1 drop of frankincense in my moisturizing cream and rub that together, put it on my skin, but also inhale it to help me start the day focused and calm. I see there's a few people coming in and out. If you're in here, tuning in, thank you so much for joining me this morning. It's always nice to know who's in here and who's tuning in. So please let me know you're here. Just say hello in the comments. That would be great. And if you are liking what you are hearing or want to share, I always appreciate tags of friends or shares. Thank you so much for your time this morning. Moving right along to lemon essential oil. This one is cold pressed from the rind of the lemon, and it actually takes quite a lot of lemons to get 1 bottle of essential oil, and it's around 70, might be up to 75 lemons to get a bottle of essential oil. That just blows my mind. That's crazy. So lemon is really a beautiful, uplifting, invigorating smell. So it can help uplift your mood and really open up your mind. So mental clarity is what it's really great for. But even though it is an invigorating scent, it can also help calm the body. And just like I was talking about before with the lavender, it's really cool that if we need a pick-me-up, lemon will help clear our mind and help and be very that energizing, invigorating oil. But if we need, you know, to calm down, lemon will help us with that too. So you can diffuse lemon with peppermint to give you that kind of pick-me-up, but you can also diffuse it with lavender to help calm you down. Joan's in here. Hi, Joan. Thanks for saying hello. Anyway, I see a few people are tuning in here, so just say hello. I really like to know who I'm talking to. That's always nice. So I'm really impressed with how I'm moving along so quickly. Usually, I'm trying to keep this video to about 20 minutes, so I'm really impressed. Usually, I don't meet my time goals. The next oil I want to talk about is peppermint. Now, peppermint is by far a go-to oil in our house. We have peppermint pretty much everywhere. You know, there's one in my bag, like in my gym bag. There's one in the car, one in the kitchen, one in the living room. It's pretty much everywhere. One beside the bed. And honestly, I'm not sure how I would go without a day without peppermint essential oil. It's the best. So, you know, it's a natural peppermint is a nice natural pick-me-up. Smelling it right now, right out of the bottle, you are naturally energized. It's great. It's very stimulating, help keep you awake and alert. So it is a great one to have in the car or on a road trip if you're having to drive for a long time, or if you're feeling a little sleepy or snoozy. Peppermint is great to help keep you alert. You can have a little car diffuser or just inhale it out of the bottle. And it's also nice to apply topically. Just have to be a little bit careful. If you apply to your temples or close near your eyes, just be careful not to go too close, because it is it will cause some sensitivity. But behind your ears is nice, on your wrist is nice. And peppermint is great during those really exhausting mental tasks. If you do books or are using the computer, or if you have children that are studying for a test, peppermint is really, really, really great to diffuse during those times. And one thing I learned more recently that is really cool about peppermint is that it's been proven to improve memory recall. So really, really cool. So it can help with attention and performance and help you focus during your tasks. So let's say that you have a child that's studying for an exam, or maybe you are studying for an exam. If you diffuse peppermint while you're studying, it's going to help you focus, and it's going to help you study. But then once you go to the day of the exam, before you write your exam or your test, you can smell the peppermint again, and it's going to help clear your mind, reduce your stress, and help you recall what you've been studying. It's very cool. I can use peppermint any time of day. It is more of an energy oil though, so it's great in the morning. I really like peppermint and lemon together in the diffuser in the morning. That's one of my favorite blends. One of the last single oils I want to talk to you about is a special one. It is our Canadian oil, and it is Northern Lights Black Spruce. So it is comes from our Canadian farm. So in Fort Nelson, BC, it's distilled right in Canada on the farm. It has a nice, rich, woodsy aroma. So smelling it, smells like I'm in the forest. Takes me to the forest right away. Or like the mountains, that nice outdoorsy smell. But it's very grounding and relaxing as well. So since it's such a rich aroma, rich woodsy aroma, it's actually one of the oils that's really loved by guys, by men. And it's a great one for cologne, to use as cologne. A lot of guys like to use this one instead of cologne. But I like to use it at night in my diffuser. My diffuser blend is lavender, about 3 drops of lavender, 1 drop of Northern Lights Black Spruce, and then a couple drops of frankincense is usually what I like in my diffuser at night. So it just really helps calm your mind at nighttime. And, helps, like stress really keeps our brains awake and alert. And it's real when we're stressed out, it's really hard to turn our brains off. It keeps our brains firing and going and awake. So Northern Lights Black Spruce will help quiet your mind to get you a nice restful sleep. It's really a vicious circle, when we're stressed out, we can't sleep, and then we can't sleep, so we don't have any energy, and then we don't have any energy, so then we get more stressed out because we can't complete the tasks or the things we want to do, and then the stress leads into no sleep again. So we really have to break this vicious cycle so we can use our essential oils to help us out. The great thing is, a lot of the essential oils do have that dual action, I suppose. So Northern Lights Black Spruce can also help you energize or stay energized if you're feeling kind of sluggish. But at nighttime, it can help calm you down. So throughout the day, it can be a pick-me-up, but at nighttime, it can help you relax and rest. You really just need to trust your body that it knows what to do with the oils, because that's what one of the most amazing things is that your body can can metabolize these oils and use them for what it's craving or what it's needing. So the 5 oils that I just talked about, lavender, frankincense, lemon, peppermint, and Northern Lights black spruce, those 5 oils, all single oils, so just that one oil in the bottle. But all those 5 oils are from our premium starter kit, and that starter kit actually has 11 oils in it altogether, and those are just 5 of the oils that I talked about in the starter kit. It's a really, really, really great way to get started if you're newer to essential oils. One of the best ways. I never myself got started with a starter kit, but it's one of my biggest regrets about starting with Young Living and essential oils is that I did start with a starter kit, because not only do you get the 11 oils, but you get to try the antioxidant drink, and you get a Thieves hand sanitizer. You get some samples to try to give to friends and have friends try as well. And you also get a little fitment top for the top of a bottle as a roller. So there is tons of stuff in. Oh, and the best thing is, I almost forgot, you get a diffuser as well. So it really sets you up for success, this starter kit. And it also has a wide variety of oils that you can use and incorporate into your daily routine. So they have, it has oils for sleep, for stress, for energy, for digestion, for immune system. So it's really a great way to get started. And I always suggest, if you're new to oils, that is the best way to get started is with the starter kit. And even if you're not new to oils, the starter kit oils are the oils I use the most frequently because they are I think it all goes back to the uses. There's the variety of uses from the oils in the starter kit, and it's just unmatched, right? So that it would be my one tip. I do have a few other oils that I'd like to go through as well. But before I do that, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the company, about Young Living, and about the quality of oils, because it's really, really important that we watch the quality of oils that we're using and be sure that they are therapeutic oils. If we're not using therapeutic oils, then it's going to be, they're not going to give us the remedies that we are looking for, essentially, is what's going to happen. So Young Living is unmatched to any other company. Drew and I researched essential oil companies for a really, really long time before we chose Young Living, and we really liked their integrity, and we really liked how their top priorities was sourcing, so sourcing the best seeds, sourcing the best plants, having like hand picking their weeds so they don't use any pesticides or anything like that, and their science. So they're backed in science, and their standards are unreal. They are the top standards for sure. And going back to quality, essential oils have to be distilled for a certain amount of hours and a certain amount of time for them to have the healing properties that they do. So, for example, some essential oils have to be distilled for up to 24 hours or longer than 24 hours, so 24 plus hours, to get the healing properties necessary for their use. And most companies in North America, on average, usually distill their oils for up to 3 hours, which means that they're not going to have the healing properties. They'll probably still smell good, but they won't have the healing properties unless they are distilled at the proper amounts of time, which Young Living makes sure that they are, which is one of the reasons that we love Young Living. So a lot of companies, because essential oils have been becoming so mainstream within the last few years, most companies want to do it quick and fast and hot to get the oils distilled faster so that they can get it out on the shelves faster. But the therapeutic properties are not there. So they don't contain the therapeutic properties we need in the product if they are. So a great way to know is by the price. If we are at a big department store or a kiosk at the mall or a store in the mall that is selling essential oils, and we notice, oh my goodness, this is so wonderful, the price is so much cheaper. Just realize that you are getting what you paid for. So most likely, if the price is a lot cheaper, then it's not going to have the healing properties it needs. And a lot of times there's more risk involved, or it can be more detrimental to our health if they aren't therapeutic grade. And the crazy thing is that the regulations in the essential oil industry is so very thin, which is really, really maddening. So that's one reason I like Young Living as well, is because they're high quality standards, right? They will not bottle an oil unless it's 100% therapeutic. And you might see on a bottle 100% lavender or 100% natural, but that doesn't mean that it is, which is infuriating, right? Because you think you're doing you think you're doing a good thing, and you think you're doing the natural thing, but not necessarily it is. So a lot of times cheap essential oils can be made synthetically as well, or other ingredients can be added, whereas our Young Living oils do nothing to that matter. So if it says lavender on the bottle, then it's only lavender in that bottle. Let's move on. I have 3 blend oils to show you, or to talk about with you. So the blend oils are just a mixture, a specific mixture that's been backed in science and proven with standards, and then to bring you a different properties. So the first one I want to talk about is Stress Away. Stress Away is one of my favorite. I believe everybody needs to own a bottle of Stress Away. You have to have Stress Away in your life. You need it in your purse, you need it at your desk, in your car. So everybody needs Stress Away. And I think it says it all in the title. Stress Away. And Stress Away, when I inhale Stress Away, see it? It's just, when I inhale Stress Away, it takes me to the beach. Like, takes me to my happy place right away. So if you need a pick-me-up, Stress Away is really the way to go. It's very, of course, stress relieving, and it's a blend, like I said. So there's lime, there's cedarwood, lavender, and vanilla. And I really think vanilla is what really makes it pop. I love that vanilla smell in there. So Stress Away really is very calming. I often wear Stress Away as a perfume. And I did that a lot when I was a teacher, is wear it on my jewelry. So my infused bracelet, the lava beads, you can put essential oils on, or I put behind my ears. So Stress Away is a really nice one. Really nice in the diffuser as well. The next oil I'm going to bring out, let's see, where are we? Oh, I'm not going to talk about an oil next, I don't think. Let me see here. The next one that next thing I want to talk about before I get into my next oil is our supplement called Ningxia Red. So this is our Young Living's antioxidant drink. And unfortunately, I don't have a sample to show you right now. I'm out of my Ningxia Red, which is like a catastrophe because it's such a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful product. This antioxidant drink is going to give you that boost that you need. So if you think right now what your go-to is for a boost of energy, for most people it's caffeine for most people, or sugar, or other synthetic products. But Ningxia Red is a combination of different berries and different vegetables to help you get that boost of energy throughout the day that's going to be a sustainable energy. So with our synthetic energy sources like caffeine. People hate it when I pick on their coffee. But you get that spike of energy and then it drops. And the most detrimental thing is with caffeine or other, and synthetic energy sources is that when we have that spike and it drops, our energy levels drop lower than our original energy level. So if originally we were here, then we had the spike and then the drop, it's going to be lower than what we even started with. But with something natural like Ningxia Red, it's going to be a sustainable energy source. So this is what gives our body the crucial nutrients that it needs for energy conversion. So it takes the energy from the food and it's converted into energy for our bodies. So using it daily helps you have sustainable energy. And what's really interesting for me is that I didn't jump on the ninja train from the beginning, but we went to Sri Lanka back in April. And that was the first time I kind of dove into Ningxia because they have these little travel sachets that you can throw in your lunch or you can take on the go with you. And we took some to Sri Lanka, and for me I wanted them because of their high antioxidants. So they're really, really high in antioxidants, and I wanted them to keep our immune system strong. Because antioxidants will help fight off free radicals. So free radicals are toxins, like we were just talking about different toxins. So sugar, processed food, smoking, alcohol, tobacco, and even environmental toxins. So those free radicals, those toxins get stuck in our bodies, and the antioxidants help flush them out. So I wanted more antioxidants because we were going to be in a country that was really foreign to us. We weren't there before. I wanted our immune systems to be strong. So every day in Sri Lanka, we were taking Drew and I were taking our daily dose of Ningxia Red. And what I noticed, I didn't notice anything really right away, but when I got back, we were out of the sachets because they're a 30-day supplies, and we were there for about a month. I didn't reorder. I was like, oh, we're back. I don't really need the extra antioxidants anymore. But then I noticed as we were getting back into our routine, once we got back to Canada, that my energy levels were really, really low. And I couldn't figure it out. I was like, oh, it's just the jet lag. It's, just getting back into routine. But once I was established back into the routine, it was still there. And I was like, oh my gosh. It's because I stopped taking the Ninja. So on my next order, I made sure that Ningxia was back on my monthly order, my monthly wellness box order. So it really helps keep your energy sustained throughout the day instead of a boost and a crash, which I love. And then it provides your body with so much great antioxidants. So it's great for the immune system. And just a couple other things with the Ningxia supplement. There's no added sugars, no sweeteners, and it's just a great overall immune system supporter, full of antioxidants. It's kid friendly too. When I was teaching, I actually had seen a mom. She would give in the lunch kit every day, in her daughter's lunch kit, she would throw in a little sachet of Ninja. And I know some of my friends do that too, or it's part of their morning routine with their kids. So get them started young. I want to move on. I have 2 more oils to show you, and then 1 more supplement. The next oil that I want to show you is called Endoflex. This is a new oil for me, and this class, this information that I'm providing you today was from a class I took with my platinum leader, Megan Baldwin, and she introduced me to Endoflex. I kind of knew about Endoflex, but never really jumped on the Endoflex train, or it was kind of always in the back of my mind. But let me tell you, so happy that I got my hands on some Endoflex. So this helps support the healthy function of our thyroid gland. and our adrenals. So these glands are a part of our endocrine system, which is so important for the production, storage, and release of our hormones. And I really think that we underestimate the power of our hormones in our body and how important the endocrine system is, because if our body is not properly releasing hormones, or is not making the right amount of hormones, or is making too many and releasing too many hormones, we can experience a lot of fatigue, stress, and it's really, really hard on our body. So the endocrine system is like a big storage system for our hormones. So it's made up of different glands, the thyroid and the adrenals being two of those glands. And when our body needs something, it sends out a message. So our brain will say, oh my gosh, I'm so tired, right? So then our endocrine system will be like, okay, here's some melatonin. Off to bed you go, sleepy time. But if our endocrine system is not working properly, it's likely that it might not fire off the hormones needed. Or if, we are so, I guess, if polluted, I don't know if that's a great word to use, but we come in contact with so many toxins, it can trick our endocrine system so badly that it thinks that we already it thinks that it's already released the hormone when it's really not releasing any hormone at all. So that's that like toxins in our environment and in what we eat and what we put on our body, they can all have an effect, or do have an effect, on our endocrine system. So if the endocrine system is not producing the right amount of hormones, or it could not be producing much of them at all, or if it's not making them or storing them properly, it causes great havoc on our body. So Endoflex is one of those oils that can help us with that. So Endoflex can be applied over, like on your neck, or over your thyroid, and it will really help give you like a little boost. And if our thyroid isn't functioning properly, we can be super moody. So we can be like just, not in a really good mood, and maybe a little crabby, a little cranky. So Endoflex is part of my morning routine. I just put a little bit over my thyroid, and then I put some over my adrenal. So your adrenal glands are on top of your kidneys, so you can put them on your back, on your lower back, and that's going to give you a little energy boost, but also help improve your mood as well. So it just keeps you more stable. You'll have experience less up and downs in mood, and be a little less snappy or less crabby. Just brings you to calmness, and it just helps keep you regulated. Your hormones and your moods regulated. So your thyroid, and this will help with the proper function of your thyroid, your metabolism, your adrenals. Endoflex is a great new oil that I'm really happy that I added to my daily routine. So it is a blend oil as well. So it's great for metabolism balance, because we have spearmint in there. Oh, and I think that's what I like so much about the smell, is that spearmint, like that pepperminty or minty. Peppermint is its own thing, but that minty smell. It has sage in there, so sage helps release negativity. Geranium is a really strong floral scent. We love geranium, but it's like love for hormones. And myrtle for thyroid, healthy thyroid function. German chamomile for calmness, and then nutmeg to help adrenals. And it's great I like Endoflex for those times in the day when you don't feel like you have anything to give, like you don't have any oomph or any energy left. And I'll just apply a little bit of Endoflex, and boom, mood's boosted, and we have some more energy. I've also heard from friends that Endoflex is a great tantrum oil for toddlers. So if they are, because tantruming is is the moodiness, right? So really great on kids too who are having issues regulating their emotions. It's not just kids that have issues regulating emotions. Now is it? I see there's a few more people jumping on here. Drew says, hey, hey. Hey, back, Drew. If anyone else is tuning in this morning, I'd love to know who we are talking to. I'm almost done, you guys. I have one more oil and then a supplement I'll talk about, and then I will get you out of here. So the next oil I want to talk about, or the last oil I'm going to talk about, is energy. It's spelled a little different if you can see it there on the screen, but E-N, capital R, and then G-E-E. So energy is a blend oil. It has rosemary in here. That's going to boost alertness. So the energy. It's in the title. Nutmeg, which is also an endoflex, so that's going to help with your adrenals and increased energy. Balsam fir is very stimulating, but calm at the same time and helps with focus. Black pepper is great for your endocrine system in general. Then we also have juniper and lemongrass in there as well. So it's a very distinct smell, maybe a little spicy from the black pepper. So I use energy a lot before I go running or before I go work out. I like to apply it to the bottom of my feet to just help give me a boost of energy. You can put it on your temples, on the back of your neck, but you can also apply it on the back of on your back as well, to where your adrenals are. I've also learned that you can apply it around your belly button for an increase in energy, which I thought was super, super cool as well. So energy and endoflex are great to help with the proper function of our glands and our endocrine system, so with your adrenals and in your thyroid. The last thing I'm going to talk about is a supplement. A lot of people don't know, but Young Living is a lifestyle company, so it's not just about the oils. We have supplements, and they actually have body care products, facial products, makeup. We have a whole supplement line as well, and Thieves line, which has household cleaning. So it's about changing your lifestyle to rid yourself of the chemicals, right? So that our body is able to function properly. So Super Bees is one of the very first supplements that I ever started taking. And I wouldn't say I take a lot of supplements because, Drew and I still really highly believe in eating the proper amounts of food or the right foods, nutritious food that's gonna help heal our body and prevent, and that's still super important to us. But I also understand that our body does need support with supplements in certain areas because things are, the food industry has gotten so far away from growing our own food in our backyard in our own soil. So our bodies do need a little bit of help sometimes. And Super Bee is energy boosting supplement. So if you're tired, if you're stressed out, you need to be on Super Bees. I'm not sure what's going on out there, but there's lots of sirens. So this will, just like the Ningxia Red, this will give you that sustained energy boost. You won't have a spike and then a crash. It's going to help give you a sustained energy source. And what is so interesting about vitamin B is that our bodies do not store any vitamin B, so it needs to be replenished every day. We usually have a storage of vitamins in our body, but vitamin B is not one of those ones. So every day we need to replenish that storage. So research shows we are not getting enough vitamin B from our diets anymore, and this supplement, Super Bee, contains all of the bees plus 8 essential oils. So that's another great thing about Young Living's supplements, is that they are also infused with the essential oils. So Super B is a natural vitamin source, and it's super important to know if you are taking supplements or to learn that a lot of vitamin B's on the market, or a lot of supplements in general on the market, they're synthetic, right? And like we were talking about the oils, the price point will tell you what you need to know. So a lot of supplements and vitamins contain synthetic ingredients or other forms of vitamins that can be really super hard for our bodies to absorb. So these Super B's are naturally derived, and they're super absorbable for our bodies. So you'll notice an increase in your energy within probably 20 or 30 minutes taking Super B's. That's what I've experienced, that if I'm feeling a little sluggish during the day, then I'll have to think back, oh my gosh, did I forget to take my Super B's? And most likely, there's a lot of times that has been the case, that I did forget to take my Super B's. So it's going to give you a boost of energy. It'll help boost your mood. And it's the natural energy source. So it's going to give you that sustainable energy throughout the day. So those are some of my favorite products to help with sleep, to help with energy, and what was the other one? Stress. We all know that everybody could use a little stress away. If you don't have stress away, you need to get it. So one of my favorite ways to get my hands on all of these items, or my oils and my supplements and my natural cleaning products with thieves, is through our program called Essential Rewards. So Essential Rewards is a loyalty program, and it's essentially every month you get a wellness box that you get to choose what goes in your box every month, and it's shipped right to your door. So basically every month you get Christmas. Christmas every month at your door. I know when my Young Living box comes every month, it's like the best day. I get so excited and I tear open the box like Christmas morning. But it is a customizable wellness box. And the great part is you earn points back. So you can earn 10 to 25% back of your purchase back in points. So I don't know about you, but I just love to save money. So later on, you can redeem those points for products. And it's kind of comparable, the Essential Rewards would be comparable to the grocery store. You know, you have your points card, and every time you buy your groceries, you hand them your points card, and you let them rack up or let them accumulate until you can get like $10 off in groceries. It's like that, but better, because it's 10 to 25% back, and they accumulate so quickly. At the grocery store, it feels like it takes forever to accumulate just $10 off. But in your first month, if you place, 100 PV order, that's $10 back right away, which is so amazing. So besides the grocery store, now most of my products come from the grocery store or Young Living. I don't have to go shopping around to the pharmacies anymore. I mean, I have to sometimes pick up some TP or something, but all of my products come delivered to my door, except, of course, I need to feed myself, so I go to the grocery store. But I just love the convenience of it as well. And the points back I just love getting the points back, because I'm going to be making the purchases anyway. So there is no fees. A lot of people are worried about hidden fees, but there's no hidden fees with Essential Rewards. You don't have to pay to be on the program, but to stay on the program, to stay on Essential Rewards, you do need to place a monthly order, and that has to be a minimum product value of $50. So around $50. So each item is given a product value, and it has to be in that $50. So the first 3 months you get 10% back, and then after that it goes up to 20. So that's just a great way to get your hands on the products we talked about today. And a lot of people I've seen make one big purchase and then they don't order again for 3 or 4 months, and then they make another big purchase. It's actually a lot more valuable to break it down into more frequent, smaller orders on Essential Rewards, because then you're getting the points back. If you don't join Essential Rewards, you make big, huge orders every few months, you're not getting the points back. So if you broke it down into smaller orders more frequently, you're getting points. So it's great. But of course, you do not have to go on Essential Rewards to get these amazing products. But I would suggest getting a wholesale membership as opposed to buying retail. Retail is always an option, but a wholesale membership will get you 24% off of all of the products. And that's not a monthly order, that's just called a standard order, so you can order whenever you want. And again, there's no charge for that. It's kind of like a Costco membership. You have your membership, you need the membership to shop there and get their products and get their discounts. The only difference is it's better than a Costco membership because you don't pay for it. So you don't have to pay for a wholesale account with Young Living. As you could probably tell throughout this video, throughout my live here, is I'm super, super passionate about essential oils, about healthy living, and living the lifestyle. You know, one bottle of essential oil or one supplement isn't going to change your life. But if you're eating properly, like eating healthy, if you're exercising, if you're incorporating essential oils into your diet, if you're supplementing properly and doing the whole lifestyle, then it's going to be an abundance of health. So I'm super, super passionate. I'm super happy that Drew and I have found Young Living, because we searched for a lot of years to find a company where we could buy our soap and buy our shampoo and buy our supplements and our cleaning products for our house that didn't have junk in it, that didn't have the chemicals, the toxins, and the synthetics in it that were harming our health. Because it's not just what's harming our health is not just what we're eating, not just what we're putting in our body, but it has a lot to do with what we're putting on our body as well and what we're cleaning with. And so I'm just super happy that we found Young Living, and now I have the opportunity to share it. So I'm really thankful that Young Living has a compensation plan or a program that I can share this all with you. And it's as you can tell, I'm super, super passionate about the sharing piece. So if you are interested in getting started with Young Living or have any questions about essential oils or other products, I would love to chat with you and love for you to reach out, and I can help you get started. You don't have to do it alone. When I first got started, I just signed up with somebody, and I didn't have that guidance or that education. So I'm really committed that if I help you, or if you're interested, that I stay with you and I help you learn and educate you. I educate you along as we go, because I feel like that was one of the missing pieces that I had until I met my wonderful team of extraordinarily ladies. And we have a great team of support and education as well. So thank you so much for giving me your time this morning and watching, and I just appreciate your time. So I'll have more classes and more details coming, but please send me a private message if you're interested, or reach out, and I'd love to help you get started. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Have a great Saturday. Bye.